Oh. What it do, my loves? This your girl, 5-star Key. And this is internal wealth, where true wealth does not lie within your pocket, it lies within your mind and your soul. And the person with a different perspective is king or queen on this podcast. Okay. So I do want to have this quick little discussion real quick, okay? But thanks to all my viewers, subscribers, and watchers. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing most of all. Thanks for liking the video when you do like, okay? And comment when you do comment. I appreciate it. And always remember too, a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. Now, the topic that I do want to talk about is the title. Okay, this is definitely right off the top of the dome. So, with that being said, I just want to talk about how it's hard to trust somebody, right? Especially after they did things for you not to trust them. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's okay if I question, like a man or whatever. I question him: is he a hoe? Is he a liar? Or is he this? Or is he that? It is okay. It is okay. I don't know why I said quay, but it is okay for me to question that. Okay, if a man is a liar or not, it is okay to question that. But is it okay for me to trust that person? You get what I'm saying? Like, is it okay for me to trust a person if I'm questioning them? Is it okay for me to continue to love a person if I'm questioning them? Is it okay for me to still build with a person and still provide for a person if I'm questioning them? You understand? Now, one thing I would say, especially if I was a man, because they say men are the one with the money, but I'm gonna talk about the women later in later on. So sometimes men, right? If they can't get a woman to slut for them, do little low vibrational stuff. If you're not a hoe or whatever, and I can't slut you out quick like I can do the rest of them, then you ain't no good to some of the men, right? And they won't pay, they won't do anything. And I'm not necessarily saying pay as far as like pay bills or pay it somebody else's way, but I'm just saying like as far as providing, that's what I meant to say instead of pay, because pay doesn't sound like you're paying a bill, and provide seems like that's longevity. Pay short term, provide long term. Okay, so when it does come down to that, like I said, you got some men, they will not pay or provide for a woman uh unless they're fucking her. You know what I'm saying? Unless they fucking her or she's easy sleep or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just easy to do that with. So they'll really go to that person. They'll really put more time, energy, and effort, into even building that person up, making that person feel like, oh yeah, you the top one, you that girl, you that guy, or whatever the case is, because that person will literally do the low vibrational things for them, which is let me do something with you, let my homeboys, cousins, whoever, anybody that needs some pussy. I know a bitch with some pussy for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of man that be walking around here, and it's like they want real love, real connections, and real people that's solid to them and loyal to them. I was gonna say solid and loyal at the same time. I'm gonna say what I was gonna say, lolid or something, lolid, solid and loyal. But anyway, so they want people who are solid and loyal, but are they a solid and loyal energy? Can you trust that? You understand what I'm saying? Me personally, I do believe in God-fearing people. Whether however you display your godly energy, I reckon like a person that is kind of like, kind of spiritual or whatever, or they know if it's a godly energy or if it's not. You get what I'm saying? No matter what you display, no matter what you say, they'll know the energy. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, um, my love, like I was saying, how could you trust somebody if they broke your trust? You get what I'm saying? If they broke your trust, now I can understand like when it comes down to breaking trust, right? Just say you can have an altercation with somebody, and that's just that. It's just an altercation you and Woo had. You went on about your life, and that person went on about their life, and that nobody else thought nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? You just moving on, right? But now, while you're moving on in your life, you got a man in the background here causing all type of havoc, reaping, just saying and doing all type of things behind the scenes, so you won't be who you are. So people, he can have your sisters or your cousins or people that don't even deserve to be in your spot or in your energy. They're trying to mimic your energy when they don't even deserve to be in your energy. Just because a man can't be a man and say, well, oh, this person hurt my feelings. But when you sit back and you think about it, why did that person hurt your feelings? Why did that person say what they said to you? What did you do to that person to make them even come out their face to say that? Because when you think about it, people are, we're loving. I'm a loving person. You get what I'm saying? I'm a loving person all the way around, all day, from sun up to sundown. I'm a loving motherfucking person until somebody gets under my skin or until somebody says or does something that I literally disagree with. And not only that, if somebody do something that I disagree with, my love, I literally tell you why I disagree with it. Now, you can literally tell me why you said what you said or why you felt the way you felt. You get what I'm saying? Now, if I can be like, okay, yeah, I understand that. You get what I'm saying? Like, Richard, for instance. Okay, me going outside in these shorts. Richard says don't go outside in the motherfucking shorts. So I was on the phone with him going to the motherfucking liquor store. Somebody was trying to talk, trying to holler over at me while I'm on the phone with him. And when I got home, he got on my motherfucking ass. He was like, what the fuck did I tell you about going outside in them goddamn shorts? What I tell you about going outside them goddamn shorts and all this and that. At first I was just sitting up here saying, nigga, fuck you, da da da. You just talking all that shit or whatever. I'm not doing shit. I literally kept saying that the whole time. I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing it. I'm just going one place and coming right back. And he was like, but you're not understanding the bigger picture, right? And so then when we started talking, I understood what he was saying by that. It's like a protection thing. If some women think about that, it's a protection thing. A man does not want you out the house showing your body parts. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like he said shit, even if you had on pants, some motherfucker was still gonna try to talk to you. So it don't matter if you had on shorts, if you had on pants, it doesn't even fucking matter. Motherfuckers going to look, especially if they see something that they like or whatever. But anyway, I'm forgetting the conversation we had. But anyway, so yeah, like it's definitely a protection thing. So I could literally see why way back in the days, the mans that had their wives and shit, their wives had covered the fuck up. You can't see no ass, no thighs, no leg. Bitch, if you see some skin, the husband be like, bitch, if you see some skin, I'm pussy around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm pussy if you see some skin on my motherfucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because a man, that's like especially if a man loves a woman. Now, that's one thing I can say. If a man loves a woman, he will tell you. But if he doesn't give a fuck, he'll never tell you that you're doing nothing wrong at all. He wouldn't give a fuck. You think a man would want to try to correct or change or redirect what the fuck you're doing if they did not give a fuck? Some men care, but see, some men, they got a way of showing it though. You know what I'm saying? Some men, they chastise their woman like a fucking child. And I'm not talking about as far as abuse wise, but as far as getting on their ass like a fucking daddy would get on their fucking daughter's ass. Like, bitch, you done went outside with your whole ass out, your pussy out, and this and this and this and this and that, this and third. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could see why, certain men, especially when they give a fuck, they complain or when they say little shit like that. It's not because, how some women be like, oh, the man, he don't want me to be sexy and this and this and that. The thing is, if a man already got you where he wants you, he already think you're sexy anyway. So with that being said, if you got to do something extra, like as far as, this and show that asshole or that pussy or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's what you think is sexy? Is that the sexy thing to you? You understand? Sexy is not showing your body. Sexy is not showing your ass or anything like that. It's not sexy. Okay? That is you in a way. It's kind of in a way like he was saying, it's like kind of like advertisement. Even if you not in that energy, because me, I ain't never, advertising no pussy or no ass. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just something I'll never advertise because that's not the best part of me. You get what I'm saying? Like the best part of me is something that you have to find within me. You get what I'm saying? And then if you don't find the deep parts within yourself, you'll never find the deep parts within me. So with that being said, I literally just understand, the way some men are. But me and Richard, we've been literally talking for a long ass time. Like, I'm talking about, bitch, I was still like, I'm not even gonna cap. I was never married, but when I met Richard, I thought I was married to Nikita. So with that being said, me and Richard never went there or nothing like that. It's definitely been a long distance thing. It's always been that between me and Richard. It's always been long distance. It's never been like, oh, he coming by me or whatever until except for when I moved. Well, he moved from Mississippi first, and then I had moved later. But but anyway, like I said, he just tell me all the time, like, he gets on my ass about certain shit, and he really like, I could just tell that he really cares because Richard is stingy as fuck. That nigga, he's stingy. He's an old man. He's an old man. He's stingy as fuck. I swear to God, he don't do shit. Like, I mean, he one thing I can say, he do like to provide, and he like to be that guy. Like when it comes down to his woman, he like for his woman to know that I'm big daddy around this motherfucker. Like this man don't even want me to work. He don't want me to do shit. But the thing is, I want to work, because the thing is, I like to move around. Like I can't just, I like to work. So anyway, with that being said, some men, like I said, when it does come down to certain things that women do, especially if you are a single one or you've been single for a while and you just do what the fuck you do. You understand? And then you got a man coming in your life talking about, take that off, like the shirt right now. Take that off, zip that up, zip it up, turtleneck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this. This is how I'm gonna be on live. When I get in a relationship, you gonna know I'm in a relationship because bitch, I'm on live like this. The whole turtleneck, zip it all the way up, like shit. Zip it all the way up, goddamn it, And I'm like, I can't breathe this mother. Zip it up. Like, okay, what's up, live? Here I go. But anyway, that's just how I feel about certain men in relationships, because like I said, some women don't care about the attention that they get, but other women do care, and then some men care too. Some men don't care about the attention they get, and some men do care, because I literally had one man tell me any publicity, like long as you getting talked about, is good. But the thing is, you got some people who care about little thing like that. They won't sit up here and say, oh, I'm going to sit up here and trash talk this person, that person, just to try to get some clout or something. Or I'm going to try to do this and say this or whatever, just to try to make myself known or be seen. Because sometimes, yeah, you got negative attention and you got good attention. But it's like, do you want to mix the two? Because then you'll literally have your audience, you'll literally draw, like, when it comes down to your audience, you'll literally have your audience to have mixed feelings about you. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you were to do anything like that, that's why it's good for your audience to know who you are. You understand? That it's good for them to know who you are and what you do. That's why I started to be more open as far as like what I'm into, because it's always a bitch in the background, or it's a hoe throwing something in the air, saying this and saying that, and mixing my energy with the next energy. And then there you have it. Now it's just like, now I'm trying to see if this is the person that's the hoe. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody trying to figure out who this motherfucking hoe is, because motherfuckers is pointing in the wrong directions when it come down to who's the hoe. You get what I'm saying? Like, who am I supposed to build with? Who is the hoe in the situation, and who am I supposed to build with in the situation? And sometimes when it comes down to like those fake ass people, men will get confused. They want to know who's the hoe and who to build with, because literally when it comes down to like certain avenues and certain walks of life, you can only hoe for so long until you really sit back and you be like, okay, that's not, hoe is not life. Hoe is not life. I don't know who the fuck said that, because they don't tell you what comes with that. What comes with that whole shit of that low vibrational lifestyle is every little thing that God hates. Everything that God hates. That's why when it comes down to tarot, my love, like, that's why I recommend, like, if you, I mean, to each his own, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? But I would recommend, if you do that and you're talking about a certain person or whatever, you're going to have to put a name on that shit. You get what I'm saying? You're going to have to put a name on it, because, at the end of the day, you could be talking about my love. You could be talking about your love. You could be talking about your own kids. You don't know. You could be talking about whoever the fuck. Hold on, okay. You could be talking about whoever. And it's just like you don't want to put that energy out there, because even just say if your kid was to hear that shit, what type of zodiac sign was your kid? Did your kid have? And then you could say some shit like, I ain't gonna say my daughter's zodiac sign, but I'm just saying you could be like, oh, this whole fucked up ass. I'm just saying Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a Capricorn. So you be like, oh, this whole fucked up ass Capricorn. Fuck that Capricorn. I don't fuck with Capricorns. Da, 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 da. And now you just said all that. So now it's like people that fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? People that fuck with you, and you be like, oh, you don't fuck with Capricorns. You don't fuck with this, da, 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 da. So then that makes them not fuck with you. You get what I'm saying? But me personally, that's why when it does come down to anything I like to talk about or whatever, I'm gonna put a name on it. Even though some of these men names I be saying motherfuckers don't even know. But I'ma still say it because that's who my energy is directed towards. And especially anybody name that I mention, I don't never mention their name in a negative way. Now, if it was some shit that I didn't understand or some weird shit or whatever, like damn, nigga, I done seen you about. I could tell a nigga right now, bitch, I done see you about 30 times. I done see you about 30 times. That's why I thought the shit was weird. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I'm like, okay, so that's why I like to be, hey, put a name on it. Pine Glow, Pine Sol, whichever one, that's who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? That's who the energy is directed towards. It's not no, oh, I gotta guess. Or you're in your head about what I'm saying or what I'm talking about. And that's not what I'm into. That's not what Key represents. I represent truth and authenticity. And like I said once before, authenticity is longevity around this motherfucker, especially if, just say, how some people they say somebody's stealing their energy and this and that, right? Okay, so this is why I wouldn't play those witch games, right? Because sometimes it literally could be a witch or somebody who is doing the energy stealing or trying to mimic other people's energy, right? And that person literally just lost in the sauce because they don't know who the fuck they are. They didn't even give, like, they love other people's energy so much to the point where they're not even recognizing their own energy, you know? And it's like, instead of you focusing on your destiny, your path, you're too busy trying to stop someone else. You get what I'm saying? You're too busy trying to stop someone else, and that dog is not going to hunt. You are your own person. You get what I'm saying? When it comes down to your ass, who wipes it? Who wipes your ass at the end of the day? You do, right? So that's just like when it comes down to your own destiny, your own personality, your own authenticity. When it comes down to that, who are you focusing on? You need to be focusing on what you like. What's more important to you? You get what I'm saying? Maybe you do have to go work a job to get to mingle around other people. Because literally, when I came to spirituality and I was just doing this for a while, just talking, and I wasn't around people because I'm literally an introvert. So I do not have to be around nobody. I'm talking about I can go years and just be me and my daughter, or me, my daughter, and my man or whatever. It could just literally just be that. I literally don't have to be around nobody. I don't have to be in nobody's face. Nobody even have to see me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just that comfortable with in my home and with my love, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So, with that being said, a long time ago, I was saying that it is good to get out, especially if you have been, have your own little business for a while. You get what I'm saying? And it's hard to mingle with people because when you do have your own little business, you get in that boss mode or that boss energy. But even though it's a little boss, because you're not mingling with other bosses. So, yeah, we could say, yeah, you did your own business thing, little boss energy. You get what I'm saying? But you want that big boss energy. So, with that being said, you need to get out, work a job, apply. You can even work another job for like maybe 6 months or so. Shit, just get used to it again. Get used to working for somebody. Get used to being up under somebody else's rules, stipulations, regulations, and all this and that. Being up under that and knowing, I got to be to work on time or this and this. You know what I'm saying? Just getting that energy of being to work on time, being on a schedule versus being on somebody else's schedule versus being on your own schedule. Because sometimes people literally sleep all fucking day long. Like they ain't got like ain't shit to do out this bitch. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about just sleep all fucking day. Man, do you not know? I don't give a fuck when I have my own business and I'm doing my own thing. Bitch, I don't sleep all day. That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird as fuck to me, or somebody sleeping all day. Like, you ain't got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. That's weird as a motherfucker. Like, but like I said, people do what they do. But me, I got rules. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to my house, my love, and all. Like, I got rules. Me and my man, we're not gonna be sleep all day. That shit weird. Like, bitch, I would literally. If my man ever say he sleeps all day until like what 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, do you not know I'm gonna laugh at his ass? And do you not know that shit is going to turn me off like a motherfucker? Like, you sleep all day? Now I can understand you probably work a night shift, but even then, even then when I was working night shift, I still had things to do throughout the day, so I still didn't sleep all day. You know. So, but anyway, like I said, motherfucker, ever a grown ass man, especially a man that's interested in me, if he ever sit up here and tell me he sleeps all fucking day, he know where he got to go, to the goddamn left, bitch, or to the right, because bitch, I got a front door and a back door. So whichever way you want to go, you can go. You can go either way, to the left or to the right, because I have a front door and I have a back door. So choose. You choose. God damn it. But anyway, so like I said, and that is so wild that I had said that, because the front door and the back door thing. Okay, now let me tell you what I thought about just then when I said that. Okay, you know how some people say it's more than one way to reach God, right? It's more than one way to reach God. So some people only think that it is only a biblical way or the church's way, right? And then the other way is what, maybe spirituality or something. I literally don't know the other way, but I think the other way is like the through the mind. Okay. The first way could possibly be like through the church and through the pastor, especially if he's divinely got it. Now, if the pastor is divinely got it, yes, he will definitely give you the tools to reach God. The other way to reach God is through the mind. And that's what I think. Because like I said, and like you heard what I said a while ago, I'm just talking like it's a front door and it's a back door. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really think, how some people say it's only one way to do this or to get to God. Now, I definitely think it's more than one way. And the reason why I'm saying that is because what if this is the reason why it's more than one way to get to God, because it's more than one way to cook eggs, it's more than one way to fry chicken, it's more than one way to do your hair, it's more than one way to cut your hair, it's more than one way to wear your clothes, it's more than one way to do a lot of things in this earth. So for God to just say it's only one way to get to me, I don't think that's 100% true. So, so when you think about getting your mind right, right? Okay, so versus the church way. So say you're doing it outside of church. Now you're getting your mind right. That means you're not doing any low vibrational things anymore. Anything that you know that God hates, you're not doing it anymore. You're not lying on your neighbor. You're not how can I say this? You're not fornicating with no married man. You're not doing just a lot of these things. You understand what I'm saying? You're not doing a lot of things that God hates, because shit, when it comes down to God, what if how they say God is a man, but shit, what if God is a woman? I'm just saying, what if God is a woman? God don't want you fucking with her motherfucking husband. You know what I'm saying? He don't want you fucking with her goddamn husband, bitch. So yeah, don't fuck with the husband, bitch. Don't lie on your neighbor, bitch. You know what I'm saying? All that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, God don't like all that. You know what I'm saying? It's more so peace. It's more so at peace when you get to God. That's why when people get in that, that high vibrational energy, and it's always peace. You be like I heard one man, Nick Cannon, he say that Mariah Carey, she's a very peaceful person. He said that since he known her, she ain't really just been on, and since I've ever heard of Mariah Carey, she ain't been on no weird shit. She ain't never been in no mess or nothing like that. And the only mess that I've ever heard her being in is being attached to Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying? And that was kind of it. And that really wasn't mess. That was just, baby daddy, baby mama situations. So, that wasn't mess. So she's really not like, and that's why I fucks with her. I fucks with her and I respect her so much because she really embodies that queen energy for real, that goddess energy, because she ain't with the gossip shit, the messy shit. Even Nick Cannon says somebody can come to her right now and it be they blowing up. He was saying like they're blowing up in a whole situation, and she just like, oh God, I don't know if she was just doing that, but the way he was describing it, I was just trying to like look at what he was saying. But the way he was describing is like she was just like, oh God, here we go again, like that type of shit, like on the drama field shit, because she be like, she don't fuck with the drama, she ain't with the mess, and with the guys. Like, I'm talking about out of all the people in the world, like besides her and Beyonce, like she's really a peaceful woman. You understand what I'm saying? She's real peaceful, and whoever helped raise them too, I shout out to them. They got some good ass parents on God. They probably got some smart parents too to be like, yeah, don't get involved with this, don't talk to this, don't say this and don't do that. And it really, how that stuck with them, and they, been successful in life because of those teachings. And when it come down to teachings, that's real valuable, because some, like, I just learned something today. I'm not gonna say it, but I learned something today that I feel like God has already been trying to tell me. This is what I need to get into, right? Because I was listening to my audio book, bitch. And I was outside raking the leaves while I was listening to my audio book. Do you not know everything the man was saying in my earlobe? I mean, my ear. I was trying to be smart. I was trying to be smart just then. But so everything the man was saying in my ear. Do you not know I was seeing visions of it? So I'm like, okay, God, so this is what you was showing me. You were showing me in a dream the thing, what I was listening to. So that, that made me like, okay. Because I saw like about people getting kidnapped and stuff like that, right? I saw it in a dream. But I was listening to what the man was saying, and then I was like, oh, that's what it was. That's what, okay. That's okay. So that's what this is, and that's what that is. You get what I'm saying? Like, I literally, and sometimes the dream state, my love, is weird. That's why you need to be in tune with yourself. Like, what do you like to do more than anything? You get what I'm saying? Like me, I'm more of an audio. I'm more of an audio type of person. Even when I look at music videos and stuff like that, like I literally don't like to look at the music video. It's so weird because I know people put a lot of their money and their time and their energy and their creation into the video, but I literally don't like to look at the music videos. I like to look at a picture and I like to look at the words that they say, because for the longest, I've been singing along with plenty of songs to these people's songs and shit, and don't be knowing what the fuck they be saying. You know what I'm saying? Cause like Lloyd says she's 5'2", or she's 5'2", whichever he said. I still say it wrong to this goddamn day, but that's still one of my favorite songs by Lloyd though. She's 5'2", but I want you. Ha 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 ha. I'm just saying, but yeah. So I don't know if he said 5'2" or 5'2", but whatever the fuck he said, I literally had to look the lyrics up for it because I didn't know what the fuck he said. But anyway, and I do want to say this too. When it does come down to my family members, because I do got some family members, Stephanie and Stephanie and motherfucking Steven, they're my other two cousins from my uncle Steven. Yeah, my uncle Steven's kids. But anyway, so now when it does come down to like family, right? Now they dad died before my dad died. They dad died in prison. My dad died on the streets. But I mean, no, that wasn't my dad didn't die on the streets. That was Audrey and Adrian's dad died off. She's my other uncle. But anyway, so my dad died when my dad died or whatever, because I really like I'm kind of closed off. You know what I'm saying? Like I really just don't be in people's face like that. Like I really do not be in people's face. But with that being said, so when my dad died or whatever, me and my dad was close as a motherfucker. And everybody know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like them motherfuckers knew that shit. Everybody knows that me and my dad is close as a motherfucker. So anywho, so when my dad died, Stephanie, Audrey, because Audrey and Stephanie, they older than me, they them big cousins. So Stephanie and Audrey, they was like, well, Audrey called me and Audrey was like, Stephanie, she wanted to talk to you, da da da, because about my dad and all that stuff. And I just was like, no, I don't want to talk, because the thing is, I feel like this. When it comes down to family, because me and Stephanie, we fell out on some dry shit. Steven did. He fell out on some dry shit that Steven did. But anyway, but I don't hate her though, because I can never hate my motherfucking people. That's just one thing I can say. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, me and that bitch, we can cuss each other out all goddamn day long, but I don't give a fuck. A bitch ain't gonna fuck with her, and a bitch ain't gonna fuck with me. But anyway, so when Audrey, when my dad died, Audrey had called me, and I guess her and Stephanie was talking beforehand. She was like, Stephanie want to talk to you and da da da. And I said no. I said fuck no. I don't want to talk. I said fuck no. I don't want to talk with Stephanie, because me and Stephanie didn't talk from that last little shit that Steven did, or whatever Steven had going on or whatever. I said Stephanie was acting real tough on the goddamn phone, and bitch, we one in the same, bitch. We ain't going, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bitch, fuck you, and it's like, bitch, fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck, and bitch, you don't give a fuck either. So hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so then I was telling Audrey, I was like, I would like, I said, it's been like 2 years, because Steven wound up coming from, I don't know if he was staying in New York, New Jersey, whatever the fuck, but he came to Mississippi to come stay with me and my old man at the time. But we was already like struggling on some shit. You know what I'm saying? We was already struggling on some shit. So it's just like, you're gonna have to come down here and work. You're gonna have to come down here and work. Like, I don't know what the fuck he thought, because he said that he was gonna come work over the phone. But then when he got down there, it was just a whole totally different story. Like, he didn't want to work, he didn't want to do shit. He just want to lay up in the house. And the thing was, me and my old man, we wasn't just, our relationship was just perfect at the time. We was already, he got to work, I got to work. I mean, I had a car, he had a car, but still, we was maintaining. So with another mouth in our house, it's just like, can you fend for yourself? Like, you got somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? You literally have somewhere to stay, my love, but can you fend for yourself? Because every time, like, my old man started getting aggravated, and that's one thing that I do not like. When my old man started getting aggravated, bitch, then I get aggravated, because my old man liked to do little shit for me, but when it come down to like just always doing shit for everybody that's attached to me, he don't like that. So anyway, he got to saying that, every time, Steven wanted something, he had to buy stuff for Steven to eat and drink. And, every time we smoking and we drinking and we doing this, he's buying more, because, we got another mouth. So, anyway, he kind of was getting aggravated about that. And, and I could see why. You understand? I could see why. But the thing is, I don't like I don't like the confusion. That's just it. I do not like the confusion at the fuck all. I hate the confusion. Like I said, that's why I'm real. That's why I'm real. That's why when I talk about shit, I'm gonna put a name on it. That's why I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to be like, oh, she's talking about me, or no, I don't talk about nobody, especially in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like to, unless it's something that I saw. You get what I'm saying? And I'll speak on it. But other than that, I'm not gonna dwell on no negative shit. But anyway, but yeah, so anyway, bam. So my cousin, Audrey, she just was like, yes, definitely want to talk to you, da da da. But like I said, this was after my dad died. And I said, fuck no, I don't want to talk to her, because, Stephanie could have been talked to me. You know what I'm saying? Stephanie could have been motherfucking talked to me. Even after the Steven shit, because she literally sent money for Steven to come to Mississippi. And then I guess when it was time when he left, because I forgot what happened. I don't know if Stephen came out his mouth or came out his body or whatever, but he ain't just when it come down to my cousin or whatever. We all some hot headed motherfuckers. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. We hot headed like a motherfucker, and that's just something that I understand about my family members. You get what I'm saying? That's literally something I understand about them. So with that being said, I pretty much left his ass right there. Left his ass there, and his sister Stephanie called to send him back to New York or whatever the fuck he was going. But I don't know if he was running from prison time or what. I don't know if he went back to prison or what he had going on, but he shouldn't have been running from prison anyway. That's just the thing. He shouldn't have been running from prison. And then he was telling me about these kids he had. And then my little cousin, Stephanie daughter, Nuno, or whatever. I mean, I don't know her, you know what I'm saying? I don't know her like that, but that's still my cousin though. You know what I'm saying? And one thing a motherfucking about it, I don't want one thing about it. Like, let me tell you something, I don't give a fuck. Nobody is fucking with my people. Like, that's just it. Nobody is. Nobody is. I don't give a motherfuck. Nobody's fucking with them. Especially if I'm around or if I can prevent anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's fucking with them. I don't give a fuck. Even when it comes down to my sisters, and I can't stand them bitches some of the times. But if I can look out for them, then that's just what the fuck it is. Because when it does come down to family and stuff, like, family is really all you got when it come down to this world. Like, I literally been alone. Like, since my dad been gone, I literally feel like I've been alone. Just families, relationships have been fucked up, and it's just like, it's fucked up that nobody's on that mature shit to the point where it's just like, you know what, that shit for the birds. You get what I'm saying? That shit for the birds. I don't give a fuck. I guarantee a bitch ain't gonna come over here doing nothing. A bitch ain't gonna come over here saying shit. You get what I'm saying? Fuck all that, and that's just how I feel about it when it comes to family, and that's how it should be. It shouldn't be like, it's so crazy when the parents go away or when the parents die or whatever, the family dies. And it's literally, it shouldn't be like that. Like, motherfuckers need help literally right now today. It's like, bitch, I got a whole house. Bitch, y'all can come lay up in this motherfucker. Bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Make sure just, bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck. As long as my family know I got their back. Like, that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing I miss, especially about love. And I guess that's a part of love that I miss too. Because I feel like if I do have like family love, I really wouldn't be too busy wanting relationship love. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, but yeah, when it does come down to family and shit, like, motherfuckers do have their days and their ways, but that's just because that's just how the fuck it is, and that's just how I'm feeling about it. That's just how the fuck it is. But one thing about it, if I know I'm feeling some type of way or whatever, I'm staying out motherfuckers' way. You know what I'm saying? And if other motherfuckers, they feel some type of way, they need to learn how to do the same thing. It's like, it's family. My family need to learn how to do shit, bitch. Like, I swear to God. I swear. My family needs to learn how to do shit. You get what I'm saying? Especially when they get mad. Like, especially when they get mad or when they feel some type of way, they need to really like check, because that's why you think half the motherfuckers in prison. Why they have them dead? Why do you think motherfuckers didn't know how to control that fucking crazy shit? You get what I'm saying? I always thinking this motherfucking medicine and all that shit. Control that motherfucking crazy ass shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, like, it's all a mind thing. When you really sit back and think about it, it's all a fucking mind thing. It's a mind thing. Because, bitch, I don't take no medicine. Hoes, literally, it's this fat black bitch. She literally tried. I don't know who this fucking hoe thinks she is, but this hoe, she swear, oh, I think you bipolar or shit like that. Bitch, you don't even know what the fuck a bipolar is, ho. Let me tell you what I think a bipolar is. What I think bipolar is exactly what the black bitch be doing. You run around stalking and watching people and doing all this and doing all that. That's what the fuck I think bipolar is. Now, see, they try to call somebody bipolar because a bitch mind their own goddamn business. And that's weird. You get what I'm saying? That is so goddamn weird. They always do that shit to me, because they want me to sit up here and play this crazy role like they've been wanting me to play this my whole motherfucking life. You get what I'm saying? I've been playing a role my whole motherfucking life, this crazy ass motherfucker. But the thing is, bitch, I don't know medicine, no none of that. Bitch, I don't see no goddamn therapist, hoe. Bitch, I don't see no therapist. I don't see shit. I don't see no life coach, bitch. I don't see a fuck ass thing. You understand? Because one thing about it, a bitch can't be too motherfucking crazy, hoe. I know how to work a job, bitch. I know how not to be on the goddamn streets. I know how not to depend on a fucking man, bitch. So how crazy is that? You understand? Like, put a question mark behind everything I just the fuck said. How crazy is that? Bitch, if I could literally go to the liquor store whenever I want to, go work a job, go apply for this, go apply for that, get this, pay bills, and do all this and keep my child straight, do hair and all that shit. How can I do that if I am this bipolar, incompetent ass bitch? How can I do that? I mean, yes, my life has been a little bit hard. You get what I'm saying? A lot of roadblocks, unnecessary roadblocks in my life. But other than that, I still overcome the roadblocks. I still overcome all this shit. So how crazy is that? So obviously, when it comes down to crazy, maybe God, that's what God loves. Obviously, maybe that's what God loves, bipolar bitches. Since that's all a hoe want to sit up here and scream that the fuck I am. You get what I'm saying? So guess what? Maybe that's what God love, bipolar bitches. Maybe that's what God love, crazy ass motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Cause I can't stand these old pussy ass hoes trying to diagnose a bitch with shit. Bitch, you ain't no motherfucking doctor hoe. Bitch, you can't even tell me the smell of your ass right now. What the fuck is that shit? You get what I'm saying? What's coming out of that? Diagnose that, motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? I just can't stand when bitches do that shit. Diagnose that. Cause bitch, that type of shit blows. You know what I'm saying? That shit literally blows me. Stop trying to diagnose people. Especially if you're not a psychologist or you don't have a degree in psychology or whatever. Why you trying to diagnose motherfuckers? I literally, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know when it come down to this internet, the witchcraft and all that shit, I already know motherfuckers tried to make me a goddamn puppy, bitch. But I don't play that puppy shit. I'm not nobody's motherfucking puppy. You understand? So with that being said, I already know because me personally, I've been on the internet talking and maneuvering for a long time. So certain things that be going on when it come down to my emotions and the way my head moves and all this and that, but I know it's a force behind that. You get what I'm saying? And it's like I don't know. But like I said, I'm not a puppet. And that's just one thing I am not. And then another thing too, when I was looking at my audiobook, it showed me medicine, right? Okay, so this is I'm gonna get off here after this. So it showed me medicine that somebody was eating. Hold on, it was like a spoonful of something, right? And then somebody just ate it, and that was the fuck it. So in my audiobook, it was telling me exactly what I saw in the vision. So my audiobook, it told me that, when people just say, okay, if somebody wants you to be a part of their organization or whatever, that's why a lot of people go through initiation after initiation after initiation, because it'd be like, shit, these people wanted you, but you're not complying to what they want. So then they throw you back out, and now these other people, they feel like they want you, but then you're not doing what they want, then they throw you out. Then these other people, they want you, and then you get what I'm saying? And I've been going through this for 2 fucking years. Literally, I've been going through this for 2 motherfucking years. But like I said, that's why when it comes down to fuck being a part of somebody else's organization, build your own, start your own, mingle with people and do your own thing. You get what I'm saying? Because you're going to always find yourself going through initiations, signing contracts. And then when you do that, my love, you don't know you're signing a death certificate. That's what you're fucking signing is a goddamn death certificate when it comes down to certain contracts and certain men. Because certain men, they want to have control and power over certain women. Because if you're under contract, like you got some men, you can't even raise your voice, get loud, say anything, speak, or do anything because you're under contract. You're under oath. You're under oath. You're under oath. You can't say anything. You can't do that. You're under oath. And it's like nowadays, but you got a lot of bitches around here. They break oaths like a motherfucker. That's why. Why do you think some of these women be coming up missing? Y'all literally think it'd be strippers. It'd be just strippers coming up missing or celebrities dying and this and that or people motherfuckers get. You just think that's just what the fuck it is? No, it's because a motherfucker broke the goddamn oath. That's why. That's why they go through certain things they go through. And then especially trying to sacrifice people that ain't meant to be sacrificed. Woo! I'm trying to tell you. That's why me personally, my love, I believe in God. I get on my knees. I bow down to God, honey. I pray. I would never sit up here and tell nobody, oh, I'm bigger than God, or I'm this, or I'm that. And no, because you could be claiming that you rich as fuck one day and then broke as fuck the next. Like God will take that shit away from you so fucking fast. That's why when it comes down to ego, you got to control that motherfucking ego. Because that ego can be so goddamn big to the point where God sees it, to the point where he gonna have to, you know, make you gonna be a little lion. Because the ego that got too goddamn big and started growing hair around it. Like the ego was just so big. It's just growing hair around it. So God had to sit it down. You know what I'm saying? God had to sit that shit down. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, sometimes, when money get involved, you'll really think that, oh shit, I'm bigger than God. You know what I'm saying? You're literally but that's what's the funny part about money, bitch. Because money ain't shit but a piece of ass paper. You know what I'm saying? Piece of ass paper, piece of toilet paper. That's what the fuck money is. And so for people to literally think that they're bigger than God because you have a couple dollars, ooh, that says a lot about a personality, right? Like just because you got a couple dollars, you think you bigger than God. That is something serious. That's probably a mental issue. You get what I'm saying? That's probably a mental issue right there, goddamn it, because you know, because me personally, like I said, me personally, I'm just all about the realness. I'm all about authenticity. I'm not really with I'm not really just with any funny shit. You get what I'm saying? Unless it's a joking or a laughing matter. But when it does come down to spirituality, it's not nothing to joke about or it's nothing to laugh about. And I do feel like people take spirituality as a joke. And I don't think spirituality is, well, I know for a fact spirituality is not a joke because people literally have died in this shit. You know what I'm saying? People literally have died trying to break generational curses. And so for the people that have made it through, shout out to you. If also for the people who made it through without fucking somebody to get to the top, without trying to take somebody's spot, without trying to take somebody's energy or take somebody off this earthly plane, shout out to you because you the real one. You understand? You the real one, and I recognize any real woman. Like I bullshit you not, bitch. You ain't sell that pussy. You didn't try to steal a lot of these men. You know what I'm saying? You didn't try to do none of that. You didn't want to do none of that. That speaks volumes of who you really are on a soul level. That speaks volumes. Because, like I said, any low vibrational person could go fuck a rich nigga and make a song and then bam, you done blew up. Because you done fucked a nigga, you made a song and now bam. That's just what it is. But for somebody who didn't do that and you still doing what you got to do and you make it like that, come on now, that's a special type of success. You understand what I'm saying? That's a special type of success, my love. Cause I'm telling you, man, when I get to the place of peace, I'm talking about with everything I desire in life, as far as the husband, wives, kids, and all that. Do you not know? I will barely be on the internet. You won't see me. I bet motherfuckers wonder what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are wondering what the fuck I'm doing, what the fuck I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just gonna be like my life will be so much fun. It'll be so much joy. Like you would probably want to see. You know what I'm saying? You probably would want to see because that would also, make other people do different things. When it comes down to like seeing other people how they live their life and stuff. Like me personally, I wouldn't mind that. But the only thing is, I need to know, like, if it's cameras and shit in my motherfucking house, I need to know, are we streaming or we live at a certain time? You get what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't want no I don't want to do no hidden camera thing. But as far as like, okay, well, yeah, we got this family show and we're doing, but it's just authentic though, because I literally feel like a lot of shows on TV nowadays, they're not as authentic as they should be, and they're not bringing that old school family dynamic back. And I feel like that's what we need. Like, that's what we need in this world. We need that old school family dynamic back, where you do have a mother that's at home, and you do have the father who works hard. He loves his wife and his family, and he don't even want to cheat on them. He don't want to cheat on his kids or his wife, which is, which is go sit over here and motherfucking, which is go sit over here and go make kids with another woman and go take care of her kids. Or he ain't even got to necessarily take care of her kids, but it's like, I mean, he ain't necessarily got to have kids with the other woman, but he's literally taking care of another woman's kids. Some shit that he could have been doing when it come down to you with his kid. Because you know how that's, some men do that weird ass shit. It's like they so goddamn dumb to the point where they don't want to take care of their own kid, but they'll literally take care of another woman's kid that's not theirs and treat that kid way better than their own fucking kids. Like, I've witnessed that type of shit, and I know niggas do that. You know what I'm saying? And I know bitches do that shit too. Bitch can have buku goddamn kids and be a horrible ass motherfucking parent to her kid. But as soon as this nigga come around with one kid, but it's his kid, she gonna make sure she take care of his kid better than her own. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've witnessed shit like that too. So anyway, me personally, I would just recommend knowing who you deal with, especially this year. This is the year of my love. Anybody that you don't know for real, cut their ass off. And that's just how I feel about it. Nigga, if I don't know your favorite color, like, nigga, if I don't know your favorite color, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know your favorite fruit or your favorite cake or your favorite fruit cake, I don't know you. You understand? So with that being said, what is the point of me holding on to a situation that I don't know? Right? Like, why would I hold on to a man that's not supporting me or not loving me or not trying to help me build? I'm not holding on to that. I'm holding on to a man that loves me and that shows me that. You get what I'm saying? Like, fuck, telling me this and that. I want a man to show me that you love me, show me that you care, show me that I am the one you want. But anyway, like I said though, I don't do no internet dating. Like I said, family dynamic shit. Like, do you not know? I got so much shit in a mother bitch. I got so much shit to write because I just was thinking about some shit. I can't stop. That is so funny. I gotta stop saying shit. I gotta stop saying shit because yeah. But anyway, so yeah. But yeah, when it does come down to like family dynamics, man, make sure your family is what is that's what you're doing this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your family is straight. Make sure it's love. Make sure it's love because like I said, these past couple years have been fucking crazy. Okay. These past couple years have been crazy. So my thing is rekindle your relationships with your family, especially if you can. And if they're understanding and if they're on a different mental plane like you or different or they're not stuck in the physical plane. You get what I'm saying? They're not too busy about worldly things. Because people that are too busy too busy caught up in worldly things, they will set you up. They will lie to you. They will con you. They will do all these wicked things. Okay. They will literally do all these wicked fucking things. But anyway, I will see you later, my love. Y'all have a good one.